Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my lazy hairstyles that I like to do when my hair looks rough. I mean, to be honest, I kind of get annoyed because like when I used to look up lazy hair styles, it would be literally just other hairstyles. But I'm like, what happens if you need to wash your hair, you skipped wash day, it looks crazy, and you need a hairstyle? This is what I'm giving you today. I'm sharing with you guys my hairstyles that I like to do when my hair looks crazy. They're really easy, really simple. You just need some accessories, whatever you have you can incorporate. These will hopefully just give you some ideas, but you can definitely mix and match and do it however you like, what works best for your hair. Okay, I'm sure this is creepy, right? Just go over there or something. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Also, oh my gosh, you guys know, if you don't know, I live in Southern California and these freaking earthquakes are insane. So I want to share with you guys a little bit about my experience. And as I'm filming this, today is Saturday the 6th that I'm filming this, and we've only had 2 earthquakes. So I want to share with you guys how all that went down for me. But I'm going to put that at the end of the video because if you don't care about that, then yeah, we'll just get into the video that you are clicking here to watch. Okay, so this is what my hair looks like. It doesn't look too bad, but let me take it down. This is what it looks like right now. So the first one I'm going to share with you is really simple. So this is if the ends of your hair still look pretty good. It might be your roots are frizzy or something. Obviously you can throw on a hat, but if you want to be a little bit cuter, I did this hairstyle over on Instagram and you guys really seem to enjoy it, so I thought I would share it over here. So if you have a scarf, preferably a silk scarf, guys, we want to take care of our hair, use silk. If you have a type of silk scarf, you want to fold it into like a triangle like this, fold it in half. And then what I did was I just threw all my hair back like this. Okay. And if you are dealing with frizz up here, this is great. You can just cover it like this. And then what you do is you just tie in the back I do a double knot because I don't want to go anywhere. Literally like this. If you have an even bigger scarf and it can like cascade down your hair, it would look really pretty. But this is such an easy hairstyle if you don't want to do your hair. This one is really cute, especially for the summer. I feel like it's really cute. What do you guys think? So this can just mix and match with whatever you have at home, whatever scarves that you have. Now this next one I used to do in school a lot when I didn't have a good wash day. I'm using my viewfinder, so I really can't see myself. I should have brought over a mirror. So this is what I used to do. So I would pull my hair back into a low bun. So this is like if your whole entire hair looks crazy and you're overdue for a wash day. I would put it in a bun, right? Because normally buns look decent, right? And don't mind this. This is all gonna get covered. So you just put it into a bun. So this is what my buns look like because I have a lot of hair. But if you have any type of scarf or anything, you can fold a scarf. I'm using this. This is from Asudora. I got this a really long time ago. But I would use anything long like this. You can even fold a regular scarf up like this. But what I used to do, I'm saying I did this all the time for school, is drape this over my hair like this. And because this is long enough to fit over pretty much my entire head, that's what I want. So I would tie it around like this once, just tie it through, regular square knot through. Then I usually would adjust. So then Oh, I put it inside out because the tag's sticking out. Don't mind that. Okay. See how this side, this top part is sticking up like this? So I normally would pull it back a little bit. And then I'm going to tie this around it, around the top. I'm going to turn around and show you guys. It'll be easier that way. So that it kind of like works as like a cap. So I'm going to turn around and show you guys what that looks like. See? We see how it kind of like now it's literally covering all this entire area. So if it looks frizzy and crazy, no one's going to know. And then I just tie it down at the bottom, or you could even tuck it in. You can even kind of like tuck it in if you need to, but I did this a lot. And if you have different scarves, you can do different type of styles. I used to do finger waves with my baby hairs around here. No one would know. Under here is a hot entire mess. So I absolutely love the way this looks too. I did this a lot in college, really easy. Now another way, of course, if you can, well actually this works for all different types. You can throw your hair up into a high bun. High bun like this. Again, these styles don't have to be perfect because you're covering most of it up. You can take this scarf, and there's a multitude of ways. I'm going down the rabbit hole on this hairstyle, but you can use the whole entire scarf to cover up everything you want to. Look at this. I'm just going to tie it around once like this. Now here, you can do a bunch of different ways. You can, well, you want to tuck in all your hair. You can, here you can tie it into a bow. You can, what I used to do was just literally just tuck it in the back like this. That's what I used to do, especially for school. I should have named this for college. But you see what I mean? Like, it's such an easy hairstyle, and look at all of it is pretty much covered up. And for this next one, if you want to cover up everything, you're going to need a ginormous scarf, like literally like a winter scarf. And you can use that as well to hide the entirety of your hair. So I just tie it around like this. Now there's going to be, of course, a lot of adjusting. So like what I used to do with this one was I would go around like this, around my bun. Keep going, and then you tuck it in. Sting on this side. You can go around as well. And then tuck it in. And this is if you want to hide everything, and it is completely fine. My bun is huge, so this is how big mine comes out. You can do a tighter bun, you can do a looser bun. It doesn't even matter. This is a cute one as well. Now, if you go on YouTube and you look up scarf tutorials, there is a plethora, like I said. This is like really going down the rabbit hole if you want to look up scarf head designs, scarf, how to like wrap your hair, hairstyles with a scarf, anything. It's like literally, like I said, you're going down the rabbit hole. But I wanted to share with you guys some ways that you can completely cover your hair, cover your wash and go, but they're still really cute. I always recommend wearing hoops, or you can even do studs, some sort of jewelry, because sometimes I know when we have all our hair tied up, we can feel a certain type of way. So it's really cute hairstyles. I have actually gone out clubbing with a scarf, and I've gotten tons of compliments. It's still really cute. Don't knock it. It's still really, really cute. These are great hairstyles. Like I said, if you are in need of a wash and go, or you have let your hair go too long, or it looks too frizzy, you want to hide a certain part of your hair, it's completely really, really, really easy. If you guys like this, please give this video a thumbs up so I know maybe I can definitely incorporate more hairstyling videos on my YouTube channel. But make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more videos, and leave a comment down below. I always read my comments, and I will catch you guys in my next video. And for those that still want to stick around about the earthquake, If you guys don't know, we just had 2 earthquakes in Southern California. One, Southern California, it was actually about probably like a 2-hour drive from me. So I wasn't like in the epicenter, which is the epicenter is where the earthquake actually happens. Earthquakes radiate and you can feel them for miles. So even though like you might not just be at the center of where the earthquake hit, it's still pretty affects a large amount of people. So we had 2. We thought the one the other day we thought was just the earthquake, but since we had another one that was larger, they're saying that was a foreshock to the actual earthquake. So it was an earthquake before the big earthquake, which was actually at a 7.1, I believe. It was insane, but I really want to just kind of like stress the importance of putting together an emergency kit no matter where you live, because everybody has natural disasters. Nobody's free from anything. Make sure you guys have an emergency plan together. So basically what happened to me was I was sitting here on my bed. I had just posted an Instagram story. I was like reading comments and all that stuff over on my Instagram account. And the first one I didn't feel. I was actually outside. I didn't even feel it. But this one I did because I was sitting in my bed. Normally if you are outside, you won't really feel it. Especially if you don't have like a center of gravity in the sense of like something to look at. You won't really know that the ground is shaking. But I was sitting here on my bed and it's weird because you can hear an earthquake before it actually hits. So I heard like the house, you kind of hear rumbling, and you hear like the house, like my house, you can hear the creaking in the ceiling and the walls. And I looked at my chandelier and it was starting to sway, and I opened my door and I was like, Dad, are we having an earthquake? And my brother was in his room. He has his room right across from mine. And he was like, yeah, we're having an earthquake. And my dad was like, okay, get on, everybody just make sure, you're under something. So I was in my doorway along with my brother. He was in his doorway, because we face each other, and we're sitting there and I'm like literally like panicking, and it's rocking. It's like weird because we have different types of earthquakes. Some of them jolt you like this, and some of them, like this one, has been like a wave. So literally everything, the floor, the street, if you're outside, turns into like water. Everything is like moving like this. My plants are shaking, like I'm like kind of like freaking out. My brother's like yelling at me like, it's okay, Lex, it's okay, because I'm like having a panic attack. I'm holding onto the wall like I'm praying. But it was pretty long compared to our other ones. Sometimes they're just really short jolts, where this one was like a long wave and it kind of got stronger and then it kind of died out, but it was kind of like just vibrating for a while. So it was pretty intense. If you don't know what an earthquake feels like literally if you're like rocking, imagine rocking like this but involuntary, basically. I showed on my Instagram story, I posted my pool water, the water we have at my house, the pool, what the water was sloshing out. It's just really weird because it's involuntary. Like I said, you can hear it before it hits you. You can hear it's just like the floor is rumbling. It can be a pretty scary, and especially for those that were affected. Last I heard was that they were losing power. There were fires. There can be gas lines can explode. It can be really, really intense. I was reading online, people were like, but California always has earthquakes. We actually really don't. We're known to have earthquakes, yes, but we actually don't have them very often. We're actually behind on as many as we're supposed to have. So I think it could be a little insensitive to assume, well, you live in California, it's obvious. Yes, we're prepared for earthquakes. We know that they're going to happen, but I think honestly, it's like every natural disaster that can happen. It's kind of like, yeah, but until it happens, right? So, yeah, I just want to, it's just those that are affected massively by these earthquakes, you have been in my prayers, but please, you guys, just please have an emergency kit together. I think that this was a good learning lesson, especially because we haven't felt a big one like this in a long time. They have been a lot smaller in magnitude. So I think that was the biggest one I've ever felt, to be honest. But it's kind of funny because normally when earthquakes happen, in a sense we are used to them, because sometimes, I'll be honest, I don't even duck, I don't even move, because sometimes they're over as soon as you really feel them. But this one was long and it was pretty strong and jolting, at least for my area where I was affected. So I just want everybody to be safe, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Well, I'll catch you guys in my next video.